Hey guys, what's going on? It's Icon here, and I'm back with a one-man army, and we are doing another gameplay video breakdown. We have his gamer tag is TheGOVERNATOR here, and we are playing hardpoint, but we're gonna hop right into this. So
yeah, so this is a game we played earlier. Myself, One Man Army, and IKONation were both in this game as well. And we're going to preface this by saying that we ended up losing this game by 1 point. Now that's going to be important here as we watch this gameplay. So right there, one of his mistakes is that he sprinted around the corner. You're going to see that a lot. He sprints a lot, and that gets him killed often because he doesn't have his gun raised.
another thing, every time he spawns, now we can see his perks, and we're not really sure how that happened. But if we're playing hardpoint, one of the biggest things is getting to the hardpoint as quick as possible. So engineer might not be the best option. You're using care package, and to be honest, I think you only throw 1 or 2 care packages this entire game. So you might want to switch that out for extreme conditioning. I like dexterity, especially with SMGs.
He has dexterity. He's got dexterity, but he's also got that engineer, like you said. So I like tactical mass personally in hardpoint. But that's just me.
Yeah, and then just one more thing about the perks. Ghost, it's important. Some people use it, some people don't. But I like to run perk 1 greed instead of perk 3 greed, and I throw on hardline, especially for getting low kill streaks. Maybe.
Okay, hold on. Now watch this. This is important. You just got sniped in the face. Now the hard point is over here. Now behind you. I think you're going to try to get that sniper back. I don't know. I think you were just angry that he sniped you. So you're gonna run all the way across the map, nowhere near the hard point. Just for no reason. Now if you're going to do this, you could go turn around and go up in the house because that's where the next hardpoint is going to spawn here. So if you were going to set up there, that's fine. But you just ran all the way across the map for no apparent reason, and we lost some valuable time here because people were contesting.
Yeah, and as you'll see, as it goes to the next one, they control this for a few minutes. So we have people all around, and then here, there's 5 seconds left. And remember, we lose this game by 1 second. So there were 3 or 4 seconds there that just kind of went away.
Right.
Whereas if you just would have stayed in this corner, you would have been up here. Who knows if you would have lived or not? I mean, that's hard to tell. But we would have had people sitting here, and if people died on our team, we might have spawned in this corner. So,
and right here, we have a V set up, and you can see there was like 3 people in front of you. You kind of just sprinted up like in the middle of all 3 of them, and you really didn't give yourself any chance at all. And now, right here, you have your C4. So you picked up an assist there. Now you can see that he's sitting, looks like to the left of the bed up there. You could have tossed your C4 up there, got an easy kill, got us a hardpoint back. We end up getting it back anyways, but it could have saved us a couple seconds. Since we lost by 1, I mean, it could have been important.
Another thing is, as we start to do like breakdowns of better players, then we start going away from like how you move or how you use your gun or your setups, and we start going to how you play the game. And right here, I mean, you're not going to make it to the other one in time anyway, so you could have got up there and got another 5 points. But anyways, you'll see time and time again throughout this game that I think you do it here. There's a stretch here where like you'll go in here, you'll kill these people, you'll cap them, and then like you go up top and you run around. Whereas just stay in there because again, I mean, right now we have a 40-point lead, so it's not all that important.
Yeah.
But now, like, just stay in here. There's nobody else in there, and then our teammates run out, and then we just don't have anybody in here. Like,
so now it's nobody has this right now. Okay, now they have it back. We probably could have had an extra 5 seconds or so if you would have stayed in there. But here, this is where you want a little bit of a rampage. I think you get a nice triple here, and then I think you bounce out of the hard point again, which for no apparent reason because you just earned all your kill streaks. Like you should be in the hard point getting us points right now.
Then another thing, you're using engineer and you have a care package and it's just kind of sitting there. So I mean, for hardpoint, I might say use a guardian or use the Hellstorm missile or something else that'll just help you in terms of controlling the map.
And right here, there was 1 second left. You're running back in this room for no apparent reason. I think you just tend to chase kills too much and you forget about the objective. I mean, it's right in the middle. You could have been the first one in there, but instead, right here, you're just going up here chasing this 1 dot on your radar as opposed to going out and helping in the hard point.
Yeah, one of the biggest things about when you start to go from, you have the gun skills, you know how to play, you know how to set up your classes and, your attachments on your guns. After that, it really gets into, strategy in terms of playing the hardpoint. And right here, you went in, you got the cap, and then you just bounce. And it's not like, a lot of people might go into the hardpoint and bounce if they're trying to build, say you're close to your load star or something, but again, you have really low kill streaks, and I think this is the 3rd time that you've had a care package, and that's the first one that you called.
Yeah, and And this right here is just why you probably shouldn't use a care package in hardpoint anyways, because they have the hardpoint. They've had it now for 20 seconds, and you're just stuck in the back end of the map for a freaking hunter killer. So it wasn't really worth it at all. Now the hardpoint just switched. It's behind you. Why are you sprinting back up top to the old hardpoint? It doesn't make any sense right here. We need to be in the hardpoint right now.
Yeah, it goes back to the whole chase and kills things. You I think you look at your UAV a lot and you see dots and you just sprint after
Yeah,
them.
and it's good that you're using your radar, but you got to get to the hardpoint. You got to remember that's the ultimate goal here. And now here, you do a good job. You stay in the hardpoint. You get us some points here. That's good. Now, but this goes back to you're using Ghost, which I've always said I think it's stupid, especially in a game like this. I would have Attack Mask and I would have Flak Jacket right now. But you're using Engineer and Ghost, so you're just getting destroyed here by grenades. I think you end up getting killed by one right there. So I don't know. If I was getting constantly stunned and grenaded, I would at least switch to a different class that had Flak Jacket and Tactile Mask, even if you don't run it all the time.
Yeah, sticking with the whole class setup, I almost always run Ghost.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I interrupt you real quick. You ran into the old one again. There was 1 second left on it. You should have sprinted back to the next one, but you're kind of hanging out here on the opposite side of the map, meaning you're picking up useless kills. I mean, that's what that is. Just totally useless.
Yeah,
but go ahead with your classes.
I mean, again, along the same route, you're stuck here, and the head or the hard point is still on the other side of the map, so you're still nowhere near it. And I don't know if it just comes that way because like you think that like we're playing with better people, so there's not really a chance that we're gonna lose. But still, even if you get these kills, now you start going back to where the hard point is now, when it's gonna be on the complete opposite side of the map. So just give it up and just turn around and move back.
Yeah, it seems like you tend to try to let your teammates get the hard point, and if we're struggling, then like at the last few seconds you run over there and hop in it. But it's kind of just garbage time after that. You should be rolling on to the next one.
Yeah, going back to the classes, I almost always run Ghost, but in this game specifically, I was running my CTF class, which has Tactical Mask and Flak Jacket, but it also has lightweight and extreme conditioning. So I mean, you're really killing every bird with every stone that you possibly can, because you're getting there faster. Once you get in it, you're surviving. You're not being affected by concussions or grenades. So, and again, the hard point is behind you, and they have it. It's just, I don't know. I just don't think that you're paying that much attention to what's going on with the hard point.
And right here, you have a PDW. You're trying to take out this guy across the map. I think your sentry gun helped you out, just for no reason. That's just another one of those garbage kills. They still have the hard point. They've had this one for like 30 seconds, and you haven't been in there at all trying to get it. So,
yeah, that C4 that you just threw up to the top room, there's not really going to be anybody up there. I mean, they're all downstairs trying to stay on top of this. So.
And right there, you threw smoke. I think that's the first and only time this game you've thrown smoke. So you're wasting a slot on that. That could be used for something else. So you could use a lot more.
Yeah, and as we were watching this, it was like 3.5 to 4 minutes into the game before you threw your first C4.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if you're gonna use them, I don't know, smoke maybe for like domination or something, it's really useful. But in terms of hardpoint, get out of stun so that you can stop people as they go there, or you can stun them when they're in it. It's just being a little bit smarter in terms of setting up your classes.
And just it seems like you're just locked into this one class. You never switch. You've been grenaded several times. You've been hit by several stun grenades. Right there, toughness would have been ideal. I use toughness on every single class, no matter what. It just helps you win those gun battles. You probably would have won that one.
Yeah, that's another thing. You're using Scavenger, and Scavenger's just wasted. I mean, you're hardly even throwing smoke or C4, so it's kind of pointless to even have Scavenger.
Yes, and I don't think I've seen you alive long enough to where you need Scavenger for your ammo either. And you've got low kill streaks, so there's not really even any reason for you to have to be alive that long.
Right here, we're only up by 10, and you're still following that dot that was upstairs.
Yeah.
Like right here, you take out this shock charge. Like, we need our asses in the hard point, or else we're gonna lose. So I don't know, maybe take a different route there, turn around and go up the back way.
Yeah.
But we need to get there as soon as possible.
And now right here, for the first time all game, you're pretty much just sprinting right for the hard point because you understand that it's desperation time. But you should have did this a long time ago. This is how you should have been playing.
C4 right there. You're at the top of the stairs. You know that they're down there. Just lob a C4 and try to get lucky.
Hardpoint is ours.
Anyways, the gameplay is coming to a close. So sorry we ripped you apart a little bit, but we were impressed by your gun skill. It's just the strategy we got to work on.
Yeah, again, you went 30 and 23, so it's really not a bad thing. But again, it's not your gun skill, it's not how you move. It's more or less when you start to get into better players, it's all about, you know, how you play the game mode and how you play the map and being aware of where the next hard point's going to go. So alright guys, so as we get into the outro, you can subscribe to our Team Aggression channel in the top right corner by clicking that yellow subscribe button. If you click the annotation on the left side of your screen surrounding the video preview, it takes you to a video in which a one-man army and I broke down 5000 gameplay, kind of like what we did today. It's just a little bit different map, different game type and stuff. The annotation on the right side of the screen takes you to the patch notes that just released today. It was done by Bonesaw, which is another member of Team Aggression. If you want to follow me, IKONation on Twitter, that link is below at IKONation Gaming. A One Man Army also has a Twitter, it's at a One Man Army. And then my Facebook link is there as well. But I hope you guys liked the video, and we will talk to you next time. Later.